Welcome to the lecture series of Z transform. Today we are going to see some important problems under Z transform. Look at the question. Find the Z transform of sequence n or sequence k. In some notation, some question paper we can find the sequence in k, or some question paper we can notice that in sequence in n. Whatever it is, if it is n means the definition values we can give n equal to 0 to infinity. If it is k means we can take it as k equal to 0 to infinity. So n means you can use the n notation. The question, if it is k means you apply the k notation, that's all. So by the definition of Z transform we have written f of n z power minus n. In this question we have the sequence is n. So n into z power minus n. So in the next step we are going to add and subtract 1 in z. So sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n into z power minus n, adding and subtracting by 1. So the next step, sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n into z power minus n plus 1 into, for this minus 1 we are writing z power minus 1, and in the next step the minus 1 can be written as 1 by z. Sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n into z power minus n plus 1. Here I have written the 1 by z outside of the summation because the summation value only for n. So z is not involving any n, that's why I have taken the 1 by z outside. Now we are going to apply the values for n. Before applying the values for n, we can write this as sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n divided by z power minus n. So z power n plus 1 can be written as minus 1. Now we are going to give values for n. So 1 by z into, first value of n is 0. So n equal to 0 means 0 by anything 0. So the first value we can give for 1. N equal to 1 to infinity n by z power n minus 1, because n equal to 0 means first term will become as 0. So we are starting with 1. So 1 by z, first n equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 0, anything power 0 is 1. So first term is 1. Then n equal to 2. So n is 2. 2 minus 1. So it is 1 by z. Then n equal to 3. So 3 into z, 3 minus 1 is 2. So 1 by z square plus 4 into 1 by z cube plus etc. So which is equal to 1 by z, 1 plus 2 into 1 by z plus 3 into 1 by z the whole square plus 4 into 1 by z the whole cube plus etc. Now this is of the form 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus etc. So which is equal to what? Which is equal to 1 minus x power minus 2. So in the place of x we are having 1 by z. So which is equal to 1 by z into 1 minus 1 by z whole power minus 2. That is 1 by z into, this can be written as z minus 1 by z whole power minus 2, and that is equal to 1 by z into z square by z minus 1 the whole square. Now we can cancel the z and square. So which is equal to z by z minus 1 the whole square is equal to z by z minus 1 the whole square. So what is our left hand side? Left hand side is z of n. Therefore z transform of n is equal to z by z minus 1 the whole square. Look at the next question. Find z transform of n square or find z of k square. So by the definition of z transform, so this can be written as z of n square equal to sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n square into z power minus n. Z square n square into z power minus n. So now the next step what we are going to do is n equal to 0 to infinity, we are going to add and subtract by n. So what will happen? N square plus n minus n into z power minus n. So in the next step we are going to split it as two terms, that is n square minus n into z power minus n. then n into z power minus n. So which is equal to n equal to 0 to infinity n square minus n into z power minus n plus sigma n equal to 0 to infinity n into z power minus n. Now look at the second one. This is nothing but the previous problem, z transform of n. That result is z of n is equal to what? Just now we have completed. Z of n is equal to z by z minus 1 the whole square. So that result we can apply here. So only our concentration in the first term. So now this can be written as sigma n equal to 0 to infinity. In both the term n square minus n, in this one we can take n outside. So the remaining can be written as n minus 1 into z power minus n plus, for this the answer is z by z minus 1 the whole square. So this part we can write directly because just now we have completed. But in the examination you have to do this also. So now we are going to give values for n. If n equal to 0, 0 and anything, full term will become 0. And n is equal to 1 also, this will become 0. So we can start the value from n equal to 2 to infinity. N into n minus 1, z power minus n plus z by z minus 1 the whole square. So now we are going to give values for n. So first value is 2. So 2 into 2 minus 1, 1 and z power minus 2 plus next value of n is 3. So 3 into 2 into z power minus 3 plus 4 into 3 into z power minus 4 plus etc. Then the last term is z by z minus 1 the whole square, which is equal to in all the term we can take 2 z power minus 2 outside. So 2 into z power minus 2, which is equal to 1 plus 3 into z power minus 1 plus 6 into z power minus 2 plus etc. Plus the last term we should write it as z by z minus 1 the whole square. Now this can be written as 2 into z power minus 2, 1 plus, this is nothing but 3 into 1 by z plus 6 into 1 by z the whole square plus etc. The last term is z by z minus 1 the whole square. This is of the form 1 plus 3x plus 6x square plus etc. So the result is 2 into z power minus 2, 1 minus 1 by z whole power minus 3, 1 minus x whole power minus 3. So that result we have applied here. Here x is equal to 1 by z. So applying that result we have written this one plus the last term as usual z by z minus 1 the whole square. Now this can be written as 2 by z square into z minus 1 divided by z whole power minus 3 plus z by z minus 1 the whole square. Now this can be written as 2 by z square into, for the minus 3 we have written this one as z cube by z minus 1 the whole cube plus z by z minus 1 the whole square. Now we can cancel the z square and the cube. So the next term is 2z by z minus 1 the whole cube plus z by z minus 1 the whole square. Now in the next step we can take 2z by z minus 1 the whole cube plus z by z minus 1 the whole square into multiplying dividing by z minus 1. So what will happen? 2z by z minus 1 the whole cube plus z into z minus 1 divided by, here already z minus 1 the whole square into z minus 1. So this will become as z minus 1 the whole cube. Now in both the term we have z minus 1 the whole cube. So we can write this one as z minus 1 the whole cube and the numerator 2z plus z square minus z. can multiply this z square minus z. So z square minus z. Now this is nothing but z square we can write first one, then 2z minus z. So plus z divided by z minus 1 the whole cube. In this also we can take the z outside. So z plus 1 divided by z minus 1 the whole cube. I hope there is no other simplification. So we can stop up to this. What is our left hand side? Left hand side is z transform of n square equal to z into z plus 1 divided by z minus 1 the whole cube. So this is the answer for z transform of n square. If you feel that this is more difficult, if you want, you can stop up to this also. But in the book answer is up to this only. But compared to 0 mark, up to this you can get at least 6 mark. So this is the answer for z transform of n square. Thank you for watching.